Hey everyone, it's Stephanie with the Mermaid Trading Post, and today we are garage sailing again. I love going shopping at garage sales. I find so many good items, and this first one we came across had some really cute quilts, or I guess I'm not sure what you call them, knitted blankets and pillows. Very pretty things, but nothing I could really use. If you're new here, I have a little antique booth. Well, it's mostly vintage and resale, or vintage items, shabby chic stuff, also some newer items and some handmade crafts inside of a resale shop. And so I go out and I look for good deals of things that I can buy and sell. And this entire table, the jewelry I believe was 2 for $1 or 2 for a quarter, something really cheap. Unfortunately, all the pieces I wanted were broken. This little bird's nose was broke off, and the other pin, the backing was messed up. And yeah, 50 cents each, so 2 for $1. And there was just like a lot of little random pieces. Some of them were nice. There were some full necklaces I thought that might be worth a couple of bucks a piece, but for the most part it was junk jewelry. And so what I did end up asking is if they had a price they would give for the entire table, and we went back and forth a bit. I think we settled on $10, which I thought was pretty fair. Especially because these necklaces that were hanging here were at least $5 I think I could sell them for. So I figured I would make my money back on the necklaces for sure, and then everything else I could use for crafting or making little junk jewelry bags. They also had a lot of books and DVDs here. I really don't know what to look for when I go through these, so I was just kind of glancing. There was a few series of unfortunate events and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but again, I absolutely know nothing about them. And I decided to take a quick look at the video games in case there was something that looked worth grabbing. I kind of know a bit about retro games, but not too much when we get into the PlayStation and Xbox series, so I didn't grab any of those. I thought the movies were kind of cool though. Just a quick look to see what they had. Fanboys was a really good movie. I love that one. I haven't, oh did I? Maybe I did see Fantastic Beasts. I think I saw that one as well. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really buy DVDs because I tend to not watch movies more than once, so I just still wanted to take a quick look. They also had some clothes here. And although I don't deal in clothes anymore, I did own a clothing store for almost a decade before I closed it a few years back. And so I don't know. I just thought I would take a quick peek to see if there was anything that might be worth some money. I wasn't really looking at tags. I was just kind of looking at the style. And this table had a bunch of weird random bits and bobs. Nothing really that I could do. There was or do anything with. There was a 12 steps to living without fear, I think. I don't know, I thought that was interesting. I didn't really get to read it though. And just, I don't know, these might be coasters. I have a lot of coasters though, so I didn't grab them, although that looked like a cute little set there. And I was seeing if that plate was anything. I think that's something to do with sports, which I know nothing about. There was also that cute little cardinal picture, but I did find hiding down here these little cardboard pieces with birds on them. I don't know if these are coasters, but I do make greeting cards, so I thought those would be really pretty to use on a greeting card with a pretty backdrop, and then gluing some flowers on them. And it was a quarter for the entire bag, so I definitely grabbed those. There were also some cool trays here, but they were gigantic. I don't know if you could tell how big they are from the video, but oh my gosh, I don't even know where I would store them. And they wanted 10 for the set, which I thought was pretty fair, but they were a little bit nicked up and scratched and just really oversized. So although that might have been a good deal, I didn't want to lug those around and have to figure out where to put them in my shop. And a bunch more clothes here. Again, nothing that I could use, but it doesn't hurt to take a little look. Also taking a look at the shoe table, and it looked like maybe there were some, I don't know, is that a dog collar? More shoes? Just really nothing for me here. But I did have to stop and laugh at these costumes. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that hilarious? If you can't tell what that is, I used to have one of those at my shop. Basically the boobs become a drinking contraption. I don't know, it's like this weird costume. I sold quite a few of those when I had my store. So I definitely laughed at that, and just some random electronics. So now at this next sale, they had a few more things up my alley. There was lots of cute glassware and dishes and plates and vases. Some of them were cool, some of them not really my thing. Oh, looking back, I wish I grabbed that little that little tiny tray that had shells on them. And I did mean to look these up while I was there, but I didn't get a chance. I think I got distracted by something else. I don't think they're worth much, but you never know. I might have left some treasures behind. I thought this vase was really pretty, but again, not really. I mean, you know, it is pretty. I should have grabbed that as well. I try not to grab anything that has too many dark colors, but that definitely had some pretty pinks and blues in it. And there's that cute butterfly vase. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how iridescent the little flowers and butterflies are. I thought that one was really pretty, and that did come home with me, which I will show you in the haul after the video, so stay tuned for that. I also ended up grabbing these eggs. I believe they wanted $5 for the set, and I saw these fishy plates, which I actually have the blue ones in my antique booth right now, and I think I have 20 on the set, or maybe less than that, 15 or 20. She was asking 25 for the set, and even though she had way more plates than I did, I haven't sold mine yet, so I didn't think they were worth grabbing. There was also a giant box of construction paper. I was hoping it was cardstock so I could use it for greeting cards, but it's a little bit too thin and flimsy, and I mean, they probably still would have worked for greeting cards, but I like to go something with a little bit of weight. She had these markers here. I'm not really sure what they're from or what they're worth. It looked like some supplies for making crafts. There was a cute little dream catcher here, some random crayons, another junk jewelry bag. I did not grab that though because I feel like I have so much junk jewelry at this point. And magnifying glasses, a little candle holder, some self-help books, cute little angels, and a cardinal plate. Some little birdies there. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't really see anything that super jumped out at me, so I did not grab too many things from here. There was some mugs, looked very, very plain. Some blank CDs, which, you know, from my recollection do sell, I believe people still buy those, but not really something that I'm interested in. And I like these little houses. They're so cute. She had hand painted those, and I think she was asking $5 a piece, which was a little bit high for me, so I didn't grab those, but I thought they were super adorable, and I love that she made them. There's a bunch of Mardi Gras beads, and ooh, this bag was so intriguing. It's a bunch of display pieces for jewelry, like for necklaces and such. I did grab one item from there, which I'll show you in the haul at the end. I probably should have grabbed more, but I don't really have a ton of room for jewelry at my shop. They were $5 each, and I thought about making a bulk deal, but they honestly weren't even in that great of condition. You could tell somebody altered them. And oh, that's the one. There's the one I grabbed, the little birdie. I thought that one was cute. I think it was $5, maybe it was $3. Maybe it was $3. I don't know. I thought it'd be cute to hang some necklaces off of though. And here we are at the next sale. They had lots of luggage and bags. This was in a really nice neighborhood by the beach. My dad and I decided to just drive over here because sometimes some of the nicer homes usually have really cool deals, but she didn't have a whole lot. It looks like there's a lot here, but I don't know if it was the resale price or what, but I just didn't feel like there was a whole lot here. Like those baskets were $5 each, which is probably what I would sell them for. A lot of these glass vases were neat, but again, they were selling for like $5 or $8 or $10, which doesn't leave a whole lot of room for profit. If there was something that I really absolutely loved, I probably would have tried to bargain a bit, but they were just a little bit too high for me. I don't know what these bulbs are. I feel like I've seen them before. They're very, very pretty. I think they're for the garden, but what you do with them, I couldn't tell you. There is a cute little seashell trinket box. It's pink. It was $1. I did get that, and that tray, even though that went by really quickly, I did end up buying that wooden tray. She wanted $5 for the tray and $1 for the pink seashell box, so I lumped them together and asked if she would take $5 for both, so I got a little $1 discount. And there was some frames and such, and some linens and things. It's a store name, isn't it? That was cute with the seashells, but I don't know. It just didn't feel like it would have fit into my booth, and some of this was pretty modern as far as I could tell. This next place, I also did not grab anything. That turquoise purse was cute, but I'm really trying to avoid too many accessories and jewelry because I haven't sold a lot. I did recently go back to my booth and ask for a look at my price sheet, And I think in the past like month and a half, I've sold maybe 2 brooches, 1 necklace, and 1 bracelet, which isn't anything to scoff at, but it's not a big seller for me. And the jewelry just takes up a lot of space. And I have so much of it already. I'd feel really silly buying more, even though in the very first clip I did buy that junk jewelry. Now this picnic basket was kind of cute. It was all disheveled. I'm sure if it was all put together and all the pieces were there, it might have been worth something. But the guy at the sale was just talking to someone else. He never greeted me. He never even looked in my direction. So I didn't even feel like asking for a price. I didn't think it was that cool. So I left the items there. And this was a fun one. I think this was 2 sisters maybe and a neighbor. A lot of those costume pieces were super cute. And they had a lot of just, I don't know, random beautiful stuff like this painting. Oh my gosh, I love that. I forgot how much I paid for it, but I could not walk away with that. And of course, these candle holders, I'm pretty sure I paid $4 for the set. And I did like the tall purple vase, but I have so many vases I'm trying to stay away for a bit until I sell some. But yeah, they had just lots of really cool stuff. Nice mirror. That little table is pretty cool, but it was kind of scratched up. I'm sure I could have fixed it up, but I'm still kind of deciding if furniture is something that I really want to mess with or not, unless it's already nicely, you know, nicely colored and nicely put together. I'm not 100% positive if I want to start touching up or rehabbing furniture yet. And I did grab all these little trinket boxes. I wasn't sure if they were old or not. I did go back and look at them, and one of the lids I believe said it was from the 70s, which these mushrooms might be as well, and that cute little turtle dish, definitely grab both of those. So I thought for them being from the 70s and them being pewter, I don't know if all of them were old. She gave me a deal. I'm trying to recall what I paid for them, but I'm pretty sure it was under $1 a piece. So I figured even if I resold them at $5, it would be a bargain. Now this sale was very interesting. I have to say the lady was very, very nice, but she seemed very scattered. So I had a really hard time kind of putting a pile together and getting her attention at the beginning. And I kept asking her if we made a big pile, if we could do a better deal. And she was like, yeah, you know, we'll give you a good deal. So I was like, whatever, I'm just going to start piling stuff up then. She didn't really give me prices on everything. Some pieces had like $3 or $4 a piece. Some had 5 or 10 or 15. So it wasn't outrageous. But I ended up making a giant pile, and she was talking so much about everything and showing me her house and the furniture that she had outside for sale. And I think there's a clip of it here in a minute, but I was really, really attracted to all these pink and green pieces. So between our conversation, which was very pleasant, but it was very hard to stay organized. I'm really not sure if I got a good deal on everything. I'm going to be honest. I might have ended up getting a bad deal just because, you know, we were being friendly and chatting and we were talking more than negotiating. But the whole entire pile at the end ended up being $155. And she said she was going to be back, and she went inside and she didn't tell me where she was going, and she was gone for a long time. And she finally came back outside with a bowl, and I can't remember what else there was, like these 2 little pieces. And I was like, okay, well, what kind of deal can we work out for everything? And she's like, well, I'll give you this bowl and this other piece for free. And I'm like, okay, well, what about everything else? And she's like, well, that's the deal. And I'm like, what do you mean that's the deal? The deal is 2 free items like that. I made a giant pile. It was ridiculous. So she was at a sticker price about $155 for everything. I offered her $100 thinking that was super fair since I cleared out so much stuff, and she really was just trying to sell it and get rid of it. But she didn't like that offer, and we went back and forth a few times and settled at $125 after I put a few pieces back. So I will show you all of those in the haul. So this is one of the furniture pieces she was showing me. It did come apart into 2, but it was still very, very heavy. Not really my aesthetic, and it had a few nicks and broken pieces on it. She initially wanted 20 and went down to 10, and I really contemplated it, but I just really had nowhere to put it, so I passed. And then, oh my gosh, here's just a quick shot of her pool. I tell you, this was one of the prettiest houses I've ever seen. All the little statues were for sale, but nothing I really thought that I could use or make much of a profit from. them, but it was really, really nice to see. So now we're getting into the haul portion. So I'm going to show you pretty much everything that I picked up this week, and I'm also going to show you some things that I had picked up the weekend before where I didn't get any footage. I don't remember why. I think I just didn't feel like recording, and we were going so quickly that it wasn't really worth it to sit and pull out the camera for many of the sales that we jumped out to see. These two boxes I actually got at two different sales, and they happen to look really cute together. I'm not sure where they're from or what they're worth, but I couldn't pass them up because they are adorable. And then I also got these cute little eggs. There's two of them with butterflies on the front, or I guess all over them. Not sure what those are used for either, if they're just little trinket boxes, but I got these from a lady who had a sale inside of her house. It was kind of cool. She had her whole living room set up. And oh, these are the candle holders I got from the place with the giant bird painting, the ones for $4. They're so pretty. I have no idea if there's any age to them, but they're really heavy, they're really good condition, and I thought they were absolutely beautiful. I love that they have the pair. If there was just one, I would have been really sad. So I think there's going to be a decent profit in these for sure. I think $30 easily, but I will do some more research. There was also these cute little candle holders with the hand painted flowers. I really, really like these. I have no idea what the marking is underneath. I tried to look, and France maybe they say? I think they say France. So quick background, I rented a storage unit to film out of and to clean and organize everything since my living room was getting full, and the lighting in here is so bad, and I can't actually record voiceover or like voice in real time because they have music from a local radio station playing. So I have to do these after the fact, and so it's going to be a little bit scattered. So this one says Bavaria, Schumann, Germany. What did that say? I'm not sure. I honestly haven't even taken the time to look these up yet, so I'm not going to really have prices for you, but I did want to show you everything that I picked up, and I am going to start thinking about where I can do this more easily. I'm probably going to go back to my initial idea of bringing the stuff onto a table outside of my house, organizing and cleaning it, bringing them inside, recording the videos, and then maybe packing them into boxes and putting them into storage. I really don't have a place for all this. I'm just accumulating and my booth at the shop is so full, there's no way to put all this stuff. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know. Now I love this little vase as well, or big vase I suppose. It has some pretty flowers etched into it, and I love it. I think it's so cute. I don't remember too many prices on these because it's been like at least a week, I think, since I went to the sales. But I'm almost positive that came from the big group of items that I got for $125 from the lady with the beautiful house. And these were inside of the other home that I went into where she had her living room set up. She didn't know where they came from. She didn't make them herself. I'm not sure if they're pot holders or just little decor pieces, but I believe I got them all for $1. So I thought that they would be nice little pieces to put around the booth as decor and just throw a few dollar price tag in case anybody wants to buy them. There was also this really cute teapot with the shamrocks. I thought that was so cute and dainty, and it is marked Elgreve. Let me look that up real quick. Okay, it's actually Elgreve, Greave, and they're selling on eBay anywhere between 20 and 30, some as low as 10. I think I'll probably get 20 around 20 for that piece. And we got some more cute little doilies that came from the lady with the beautiful house. She had a lot, but some of them had stains and some she was asking a lot of money for. So these are the ones I picked out. I think I got the whole stack for $3, which was pretty good. And that was before we negotiated at the end. So either way, I'll make money off of those. And again, they'll be cute little pieces to put around the booth. So they serve a dual purpose. Here's another beautiful little teapot I got from her as well. I don't know if you would classify this as a teapot because it doesn't have a lid, and I forget to flip it around till the end, but it has these beautiful angel faces on the front. So I thought that was really, really pretty. She had a very low price tag on it, I think $5, and I'm pretty sure I could get 10 to 15, no problem. I could do a little bit of research even though it's not marked and see if I could find something because it is pretty unique with the cherubs. And here's my little trinket box I got for $1. I like this one. I'm almost tempted to keep it. I don't really have a lot of jewelry for myself, but I love the soft baby pink color. I just thought it was absolutely precious. That's probably one of my favorite things, even though it's so silly. It's one of my favorite things I found. I just love it. There's something very beautiful and romantic about it. that I adore. Oh, another thing about recording in the storage unit is the lights constantly go on and off. They're motion censored, so if you see flickering, that is why. There's a little turtle we got. He's metal, he's kind of heavy. I figured I could get a few bucks for him. I got this cup for $1 and it says hand painted in Thailand. And even though it's starting to crackle a little bit, I figured that would easily be a $3 to $5 item, maybe even more. I'll have to research it and see, but it had that beautiful green color. Now here's a closer look at those boxes I was talking about. I don't zoom in on the markings. I will have to go back and look at them, but I'm almost positive they said 1970 and they said pewter. I don't know if they're all exactly the same, but they're super cute. She told me she was using these to put jewelry and send them as gifts to her family for the holidays and just had a ton left over. So I figured if I just sell them at $5 to $10 each, actually they're worth more than that. I just remembered I have one in my booth that I'm selling for $18. So I got them for $1 or less a piece. I'll definitely make some money on those. And this little hand painted vase was just super cute. I believe I paid $1 for that, and I think I could easily get $10 to $12. I love the colors on it. It was really pretty, very intricate for hand painting. So here we go. I'm trying to show you the lid. I couldn't read that. All right, this basket was really cute as well. It has like this little metal clip that clips onto it. It's very easy to take on and off, and I'm not sure if it originally came like that, but I thought that was really pretty. I'll have to look that up. I normally don't grab a lot of clear glass unless it has something unique to it. There's my birdie jewelry holder I got, and then this whole stack of plates came from that large deal that we did, as well as these wall hangings. I believe one of them is meant for flowers. I'm not sure what the other is. This plate and bowl came from there as well, and this basket. And again, a lot of them were just that beautiful pink and green aesthetic that I gravitate towards. Some of them might be worth money, some not. There was actually a gentleman at this garage sale that was just shopping, and he was trying to convince me not to buy them. He said that they're not really worth anything anymore, and only to like big collectors can you sell them to, and they're few and far between. But I don't know, I still like them. I thought I got a decent price even though it wasn't amazing. I thought it was good enough that I could make some money off of them, and if not, I honestly don't mind keeping all the pink and green stuff for my own collection. I just think they're gorgeous, and there's something so beautiful about them, so I hope I didn't go wrong with that decision. I also got these cute little pots from her. They sit on a wooden shelf that you can hang on the wall, and there's just a closer look at some other stuff that I had pointed out during the filming, during the clips earlier. And the lady that we made the big deal with also gave me these cute hats. She threw them in at the end. She was really sweet. I know she wanted to give me a good deal, but I think she was just trying to make sure that she also got a fair deal, which is understandable, but I thought it was really nice of her to give me those hats. She kept running inside and trying to show me more stuff, which was adorable, and I like the hats. I'll definitely put them up on the booth, put them up on the wall, have them hanging as cute little decor, and throw a cheap price tag on them since I got them for free. And this last table here that I'm going to show you, this was from the previous garage sales that I didn't get any footage from. I have to go through them kind of quickly because I was definitely tired by this point, and I was just so annoyed at the lights turning off every few minutes. I had brought my own little lanterns. By the way, those said Bone Dish, I think, England. The guy I bought them from said he thinks they're worth something, and he thinks they're from the 1800s. I got the whole stack for a couple dollars, so I'll have to do some research on those and let you guys know if there's anything, you know, amazing with the pricing going on there. But yeah, the lights kept turning off. This was just not the ideal place to film in, but I still wanted to at least show you this stuff. And there's some cute little pewter kitty cats. A lot of this I got from one lady in particular, and she gave me a hell of a deal. I mean, everything was like a quarter or 50 cents, and then she gave me even a better deal after we added everything up. Not everything was from her, but you know, I'd say at least 25% of it. That big vase I got for a couple dollars, which I thought was so pretty. The little seal I believe I got for $1. These crock pots, I paid $5 for the set of 4, and I think I could easily sell them for $20. I also got this cute vintage mirror and comb. I'll have to do a bit of research to see if those are reproductions or actually older. There's a cute little glass hummingbird I got for I think like 50 cents literally. And some nice beachy decor, as well as a cute little wooden box. And that seahorse necklace you'll see in a second I got for literally a quarter. So really good deals here. here. I'm very excited. I will show you an update of my booth very, very soon. And please don't forget to comment below and let me know what your favorite item was from this haul. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. I will be trying to put out videos every week going forward. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!